Now I'd like to introduce you to Byron Kelly from Porthcawl. I'd like to ask you, Byron, how was your hearing and your tinnitus 2 months ago when we first met you?
Well, I had no hearing at all. I was catastrophically deaf. I felt as though my life was an old. I just couldn't hear a thing. I couldn't hear my wife talk. I couldn't hear hardly anything. And I was walking along the pavement, and next thing I look over my shoulder, there was a bus there. I just didn't hear that, and that was very, very frightening.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, who provided your hearing aids before you met us?
Well, I've had several hearing aids actually provided by the NHS, and the latest one they gave me, they said it was the top of the range, and then that would be okay, and I should be able to manage with that until I get the cochlear transplant from them. But it worked for a couple of days, and then it petered off, and then there was absolutely nothing. So I went back to them for a test, and they said, well, there's nothing more they can do for me except to put me officially now on the cochlear transplant waiting list.
Okay. Now, we fitted you with another hearing aid system. Could I ask you how much of an improvement there has been with your hearing and with your tinnitus?
Well, it's very much like walking out of a total pitch black darkness into a semi-light. Yes, I could hear things, and the good thing about it was that I could hear my granddaughter's voice for the first time. A lovely little voice she had, and I felt that I could hear my wife talk to me. I could hear things coming from my left and from my right. I felt as though, and I could hear my own voice. And people said to me that I was talking normally now, and I'm not shouting. So I felt totally at peace with myself and hearing-wise. Now I suffered as well from tinnitus, you see. It keeps me awake at night. It was like an orchestra playing in my head, and there was nothing I could do. But then, since my new hearing aids was installed, I don't hear too much of the tinnitus. I could say, if a scale from 0 to 10, I would say I'm bordering on the 7 mark there.
Wow.
So I felt really that it's been an improvement for me, my new hearing aid.
Ah, superb. And it's only been 2 months. So thank you very much for your comments. We appreciate those.
No problem. Yeah.
Thanks.